Howdy folks, this is the command line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, where we are hurtling towards Kerbin. And we have to do our very rapid burn here to slow us down so that we don't just explode in the atmosphere. We still may. That's a 30-second burn, so like 15-second mark would be where we want to start. Thank you, game, for actually being correct with your burn times now. Goes a long way of making things easier. We may do more than just this one burn, but every burn will still be in this general direction, both pulling our orbit up and slowing us down. Okay. It's pretty good. Get another nice little screenshot here if we can. It's pretty if I do say so myself. All right. Keep an eye on our altitude. Once we get to like 100,000, maybe I'll do one more burn. Have to keep an eye on this periapse height once we're doing this other burn. Make sure we don't make it too... Make sure we don't put the periapse down too low or too high. We might be able to get captured in this one go. I don't know, though. I don't really want to skip back out of the atmosphere. Although as we pass over the pole, it might be a little bit hard to do this burn. Okay. About as far as I'm comfortable waiting to do this burn. Kind of wiggle us back and forth. Down, pull us back up. Oh, okay. Basically out of fuel, so... All right. Point me retrograde. Tracked all these things. Goodbye, stage. You brought us all the way to Duna and back. You were credit to team. Better bring that antenna in. Should be close enough to Kerbin where we don't need that thing. And hopefully I slowed us down enough. Hopefully this thing doesn't fly back and hit us in the face. That would be unfortunate. Very pretty, but not really practical. All right. We should bring this resource monitor up so we know how How our blader and electric charge holds out here. I didn't put fixed solar panels on this, which I should have done. We're going to be restricted to we're going to be restricted to battery on the way in. Here we are. Atmosphere. 2x3 physics warp for now. Bring us back to ×2. Now we got some atmospheric effects. We want to see this apoapsis get under 70. Oh boy. I haven't done like a polar reentry in a while. I don't think it matters, but certainly different. Guess I could probably close this, huh? A little off-centered. I don't really know what's been causing us to go off-centered so much on our reentries. All right, apoapsis is under 70 kilometers, so we are going to land. Whether it's going to be a hard landing or a soft landing, we still don't know. I think we're going to be fine. As long as this doesn't get too intense here, this angle of attack. As usual, it's usually once we hit like... Whoa. That was a little scary. Okay. It's usually like once we hit 28 kilometers. Is when you hit that real thick atmosphere. It's when things seem like they're getting more calm, but actually they're getting pretty intense. The G-forces begin to skyrocket, even as the fire fades away. It's not fire, it's plasma. Same difference. Can deploy the drogue chutes. I'd like the G-forces to get back in the green before I do that, though. They have a lot of... adds a lot of G-forces in its own right. Now you can probably time warp freely. We are landing in the ocean. Kind of hard to tell, especially once the clouds kick in. I'll leave the heat shield on until these bigger parachutes deploy, or the drogue chutes deploy at least. Be 2,500. See in heck. Not a landing, so man, that totally throws off our center of mass, huh? Here, I guess you gotta really make sure the heavy stuff is at the bottom. You'd feel like it is at the bottom, but I guess this Science Junior is lighter than it looks. That should be 1,000 meters for the bigger panels to open, or the bigger parachutes to open. that fixes things. Slow, delicate drop. Could cut the drogue chutes. I think we'll just play it safe, though. 5 meters a second is not like really fast. It's a little hit heavier than you would like. You'd like to land at like 3. Looks fine now, but once we get to like the last second, it suddenly you realize you're coming in a little hotter than you think. And splashdown. World's first contract. We've returned home from a flyby of Ike. We've returned home from a flyby of Duna. Explore Duna. A return trip from Duna? Is this mission log right? Incredible. Exploration Duna was successful, but who knows what other secrets it holds. Cover the vessel. There we go. All right. The good stuff. Let's see how much science we've got. 1,977. Also known as 1977. Got all these like fusion reactors and stuff. Don't really know how critical that is for us, though, you know? Specialized fuel storage. Thermal engine propellant upgrade. Science micro. Ooh, that might be pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. That sounds useful to me. Could also build a space station. Does add a lot of like maintenance and stuff that we've got to do, though. Get these heavy command modules just because it seems like it's time. Trust command pod. Off-world mining, scientific outposts, antimatter collectors. Specialized electrics, asteroid sounding experiment, rover adapter. Let's make it so all my solar panels are better. That's what it sounds like. That seems good. Management. I mean, we haven't had anything that generates heat yet. Guess I'll get this habitat. We'll start thinking about building bases or something. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at what our next main mission is. We still have to build a dual surveyor, but I'd like to see what our primary mission is. Oh, Gilly. I don't like Gilly. Gilly's Eve's moon, right? I think so. If you ignore a key contract, can you get the next one? I feel like you don't get the next one if you don't do the last one. Let me check and make sure that Eve's moon is Gilly. I think it is. Oh, balls. It's really hard to land on. It's really small and moves really fast. It does say disorbit from Gilly, right? Man, we already did that. I know we already did that. I wish it wouldn't make you do things necessarily in order and just give you credit for things that you've done. Take it. I don't know. I don't know if we get the next mission if we don't do it. I say asteroid. Data from space around Duna. Science data from the surface of Duna. Wonder if the spaceship I have at Dres can do this. Pretty sure it has both of these, but I don't know if it has these orbital parameters. We'll give it a try. And grab these two for science from Duna, because I do want to do that. Rescue a Kerbal. Not really necessary. I kind of have a lot of money. I think we're good. All right. Explore Gilly. Turn to Kerbin from orbit of Gilly. I don't even know if I should even, like, bother putting science on something that's going to go to Gilly, because we've been there a dozen times. Let's go ahead and land, grab our... I don't know if I want my Eve lander or if I want the Duna lander. Grab the Duna flyby just because it's our most advanced rocket, so I know it's got all the latest gear and stuff on it. However, I am going to weaken it down a bit. Okay, we got the alligator hinges. I remember that now. Feels like the music's a little louder than normal. Shouldn't be. Okay. Let's see, did we get new electrical panels? Will these ones have the boosted output? We got these now. Increase it by 5-fold. But is the cost like sensical? 1,000. No, we don't need those. Not when we're going inward. Phrasing, not the inward. Inward, inward. Hypothetically, don't need landing legs. We should be able to do a hard landing on Kerbin without them. Okay. Might be able to swap our whole core out for a much lighter probe. Ah, jeez. Still want the probe with the most control that I can get, because that's pretty important. Probably gonna be our octo here, huh? Work of 3. Or 0.3, I should say. 0.5. Okay, it's the Hexus. So this whole rocket's probably overkill. I'll go ahead and make a new one. Jeez, man. Just don't need a very beefy rocket this time. Give me rechargeable battery. Let's see, we want heavy things at the bottom, right? Is what we've come to the conclusion of. Relay, type 3 direct. How big is this? Huh. Very long. Thermal dish receiver. Weird. I think we'll keep this one. It's weird looking. That's okay. Weird looking's fine. Or actually, this is a direct class 3. It's a little bit smaller. There we go. That's a lot more appropriate, I think. Then how much communication power does the core have here? It's got a 5K antenna. $500K out of these. I'd kind of like just to have one of these on my space probes. Oh yeah, this thing's got to land. Maybe it won't get that. Maybe it'll get the old-fashioned here. This thing's gonna get pulled off though, maybe. Just toss on the parachute. This doesn't have to survive re-entry anyway, the antenna. Any science that I want to put on this at all? I don't really think so. There's always a reason to put like something on it. I think the gravity is something we didn't have maybe last time we did a pass. Possibly the gamma ray spectrometer as well. Man, this thing is... What if I... not rotate, but... well, kind of a weird... just want to kind of push it in. Reroute. There we go. That looks better. And then in fact, I think I want to... Didn't realize we kind of had that tool the whole time. Things, though I might not be able to click on it properly. Kind of makes things a lot nicer. Okay, I can live with that. This thing doesn't need an engine or anything. See, media section. If you go like too steep on these KW rocketry ones, they won't. Not exactly what controls the KW rocketry ones. They've always been a little finicky. Hope this does need a panel though. not a panel, but a heat shield. Do we have... That's what I'm looking for. Expanded. That looks weird. Can we redo this? A little bit better. Okay. Got the heat shield, got the fairing. This is going to be a totally different rocket than the one we've used before because... Well, let's sort it by size. It's a whole different size of rocket, so... Let's see what we've got here for propulsion. It gives us 1,200 meters a second. Gives us 2,000. It's not really the right size. I don't know. Give us 1,700. Can't be resized. The Tillo thruster. Do you produce waste heat? It doesn't look like it's... Maybe it consumes waste heat. LH2. You don't have. Oh my god, that's terrible. A Vesto. 1,600. Let's use that. Then, coupling. Give it a little bit of a beefier middle stage. It's true, I could even like make it into a larger one at the bottom. That work? Guess it would. Command and control. That's a lot bigger. Now I look at it, that's a lot larger. One size bigger. Sounds good to me. This bad boy. Probably gonna be, actually not quite. We need a bigger one than the Wildcat 5. Size do like a form factor sort, because that would be pretty helpful. That size, okay. And these are usually not very efficient engines. 3,280. Weird. There's not many engines in this size factor, huh? 1,980. Which one was the one that fit? It was this. Still a lot better. Yeah, there's like very few that are the right size, huh? A lot of our advanced engines are here. I don't think we really need the advanced engines either. It's a lot of money for something we're probably going to use for deeper space exploration. So we actually go to our outer planets finally. Too big. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Should they just all be these bobcats? So I wonder if this middle one should not even be a bobcat, if it should be the cheetah. Those are the XL parachutes? Thought we had bigger parachutes than that, but that's okay. And give them a couple drogue chutes. And give me winglets. Canards, even better. Give me a lot of stability assists. Okay. It's all correct, but we do need fuel lines. Here we go. Seems about right. 6,700. Surely that's enough. It's got some science parts on it. Oh, you know what? Actually, it doesn't make sense for that to be there. All looks good. The other thing we need is an extra set of solar panels. Shouldn't need extra communication equipment, I don't think. We have relays flying around Eve. I was going to say I could put communications equipment on this midsection, but I don't think we need it. All right, I think this is ready. This is Gilly Flyby 1. Save, and we are out of time for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And until next time, hope you have a good day.